Hi, I'm Shannon Hill, and I'm playing Sally Tally.
Hi, I'm Patrick Poole, and I play Matt Friedman.
And I'm Brad Raimondo, and I am directing.
Brad, tell me a little bit about what drew you to this piece. You said you've directed it before, so obviously that was a good experience, or you wouldn't want to be doing it again. But tell us what drew you to this piece.
Yeah, so like I said, it's very much a romance. But you know, it's I feel like there's a pretty common, almost cliche in a lot of romantic comedy where you've got uh like the straight person and the quirky person, and it's like, oh, how is this kind of buttoned up normal person and this wacky quirky person going to make it work? And it's a tried and true formula. It's half of Neil Simon. It's delightful. um but this is a step beyond that, because it really is about these two people who just don't fit anywhere but think maybe they might fit together. um and it's also, it's a story about two people who see the world around them and um don't always feel like going along with the way the world looks like it's going, and are trying to hold on to those convictions at great social cost sometimes. um and and again, those kind of two oddballs, those two rebels finding some kind of safe harbor with each other is just a really appealing. It's very funny. It's the language is beautiful. Both Sally and Matt are people who are in love with words and can do amazing things with words. um you know and I also thought it would be a fun challenge to do it in this medium, to do it over Zoom, to do it as a piece of readers theater, uh, because often when this play is produced, the set is a big deal. Um, as I joked at our first rehearsal, it's a little tricky doing a play without a set when the set is the title character. The folly of Tally's Folly is a Victorian folly, this boathouse where it takes place. So it's fun to work on in that way, where we're thinking about it almost like a piece of Shakespeare, where uh, you know uh, where Shakespeare was writing for these incredible locations and these incredible scenes, but with the understanding that they weren't going to build the scenery. It was just the words that he wrote, and the actor's delivery was going to have to help the audience conjure that place up. And so it's interesting to me to think about how to apply that very old idea uh, of theater um, to to this more modern play that has this beautiful location that in this production will only
We'll never
exist
see.
in
Yeah.
nations. Yeah.
Yep. Patrick, tell me a little bit about maybe some challenges of doing a reading this way, this particular story this way. Any you can think of?
I mean, like Brad was talking about, where the set is such an important part of the show. It's interesting, or it's a bit of a challenge, a fun challenge to try to make the set and the setting palpable enough for the audience to imagine. I spend the first 3 to 5 pages of the show describing pretty much the set. I spend that time before Sally comes on stage talking to the audience about how I need the whole Valentine for the show, for this 97 minutes to work as a waltz. So really setting that up is an interesting challenge. It's challenging enough on stage in a Shakespeare play, doing that sort of exposition talk, those exposition monologues. So to do it over Zoom is a fun challenge. The other thing, and I think Wilson, the playwright, really set it up in the show itself is the dialect as well, making sure that that is something that I'm constantly working on, and Brad and Shannon are both keeping an eyeball on it so it doesn't waver too much from some central thing. And well, so let's just make it threes. The other thing is staying connected to Shannon. You know, it's very easy to do. She's a wonderful scene partner. Uh, but with an added sort of barrier of computer screen, it can be, it just adds an extra challenge. But maintaining that connection is important. But again, luckily I'm very fortunate to have a wonderful, expressive, and connected scene partner.
Shannon, tell me what you hope the audience takes away from this piece. Like, what do you hope we, the audience, get out of this story, this piece, done this way even?
That love is out there for them. I mean, it's truly two people that did not think they were going to find love at all, and they end up finding it. And I hope they get a lot of hope. Hope is a big part of it. And I really hope, since it's Valentine's weekend, I hope that people come out and have a little date. It's pretty romantic. It's pretty cute. So get your bottle of wine, get your chocolates, sit down and watch it, you know?
I'm there. I am there.